What up? It's Adam here, and today we're going to be talking about how you can stay motivated and keep getting out there and gaming and hitting on women and getting the sex life that you want and not making excuses that perhaps you don't have the looks, you don't have the money. Because in this video, I'm going to tell you why all that it comes down to is that you just get out there and you're able to take action without making excuses. People want to make excuses, and what could those be? I'm not good looking enough. I don't have the high status. I don't have the money. Well, does that prevent you from going up and taking action? So in this video, I'm just going to share with you some ways that you can improve your dating life, that you can get out there and actually meet the women that you want to meet, and that none of these other things, none of these excuses are actually going to hold you back from doing that. So let's get right into it. Why do I say this? How is this true? Some people say you gotta have this criteria or that criteria. Well, who are you listening to? Who are you allowing to infiltrate your mind? You gotta be in control of what you listen to just as much as what you eat. You have control of what you eat. Well, you have control over what you feed your mind as well. What are you feeding your mind? If you believe that it comes down to your looks or that somehow you are less than, that you don't actually have the capability to get out there and meet the women that you want to meet, well then that's going to be true. It's called self-fulfilling prophecies. But what if you, instead of focusing on external things and external factors or superficial things like your looks or material possessions, what about something that's even more important than that? Your internal qualities, your character. If you believe in yourself, you have self-love, you have self-esteem, self-confidence. These are things that you can cultivate for yourself, which will actually propel you to go and take action and try to get the results that you want. Although nothing's guaranteed, there's no guarantees you're going to succeed. But what is something that you can rely on? Yourself. Getting out there and taking action, making the attempts. Like they say, you miss every shot that you don't take. And if you're making excuses, then ask yourself, are you taking action on a daily basis? Are you making the attempts? This is no different than something like a sport. It's about repetition. It's what is game? Game is social skills. It's just getting out there and socializing massively, taking massive action, and talking to a lot of people, pushing your comfort zone, being introspective, and looking at the areas that challenge you, and then riding that edge, pushing that edge within yourself. And then over time, if you continue to do this, you continue to talk to people, you continue to enter situations that challenge you socially, then eventually that's going to get easy for you. The things like social pressure, anxiety is going to affect you less and less, to the point where you're actually not going to be stifled by these things, but you're actually going to allow yourself to be uninhibited. What's up, brother? Just coming in, entering the shot.
You can do cocaine anywhere here, man. Come on, man.
And cocaine. That's something perfect. Hey, if you want to be uninhibited, just do some drugs, do some cocaine. That can help you. Maybe drink some alcohol. But another great way that you can become uninhibited and become better socially is by building internal confidence, real confidence, where you aren't dependent on something like alcohol, like drugs. You're building real confidence. And how do you do that? Well, you go out and you actually push yourself, and you're sober. And then over time, like anything else, you start to build that skill. It's a skill like anything else. And when I was younger, I didn't think about it that way. I didn't even learn about some of these mental tools like self-esteem, like self-confidence, or that this was something that you could actually cultivate for yourself until I was about 25. And before that, I was very insecure. I was completely lost. I was like at the effect of life. I didn't feel like I had control over my circumstances. But you do have control of your circumstances. You can build self-confidence. You can build self-trust, and these characteristics that are going to help you to achieve success in any endeavor that you're looking to succeed in. For example, when I was younger, I was 12 years old, I decided that I wanted to be a professional skateboarder. But I didn't realize that there's many studies out there that actually look into what does it take to master something, what does it take to build a skill. There's actually processes and actions that you can take that will get most people to a high level of skill if you follow these particular actions. For example, focusing on the time that you're putting in, focusing on consistency, focusing on learning from other people that have already done the thing before you, and then just consistently taking action and putting in the time on a daily basis. I didn't have any clue about any of these things. And these same actions are going to get you results if you're looking to build skills in socially, whether it's financially, whether it's any endeavor that you're looking to build up skills or improve your life in. Everything is improvable given that you're able to live the amount of time required and putting in the amount of effort and time and consistency required to achieve that result. But at the end of the day, you have to let go and find joy in the process. You have to find joy in the habits and the actions that you're going to be taking on a daily basis, because there is no guarantees. But given that you do put in the amount of time and the amount of effort required, you can achieve success in any area just as much as anybody else, because you're no different than anybody else. It doesn't matter about your looks. It doesn't matter about something where you feel like you have a disadvantage in. You have to focus on your actions. Does it prevent you from taking action? No, it doesn't. Right now, I can take action regardless of where I'm at in life. And then you can improve all these other areas as you go along, but start now. Don't wait, because life is short, time is short. There is no guarantees. So just enjoy the process and get going, and don't make excuses.